issues with ATVs in town, checked on the progress of work being done on Tucker Road, presented final quote for paving to Board of Selectmen, and got their approval to authorize the contract with Allstate, and updated budget based on most recent expense report. For special notes, the department worked a combined 208.75 hours this week. The excavator repairs were completed. The grader is still out of service this week, so some projects have been delayed. So I think the excavator repairs came back a little cheaper than initially thought. Is that
Yes, I
right?
spoke with Junior, and the initial was $5,500 is what we saw for a thing, for a repair cost, and I saw it go by the shop, so I called Junior to say, ouch, you know, how, and Junior advised me that, that the GPS unit was bad, and they put the unit in, found out that it wasn't what they thought it was a GPS unit, and that the GPS unit wasn't needed for the functionality of the equipment, so they removed the part, and so it went from 5,500 down to like $1,200.
Sorry to interrupt.
So-
Everything sound-wise is all set.
Perfect, thank you.
Owen.
Thank you.
Owen. We again apologize to the
Yes, yeah.
the listening audience.
Thank you,
There
Owen.
was a glitch there, so thank you so much. Yeah, so
yeah,
that's
so,
great news
yes,
on
it
that
was-
excavator.
It was good news to hear, so.
Yep, yep. I'm beginning to think, I don't know if you guys watch Junior as he walks. Does he squeak when he walks? Because he's really
He does well, but you know, he works with
save money
Emil,
wherever
yeah.
he can.
I mean, he does, Emil obviously is always about saving the money, but Junior too.
Yeah.
And
Really
what's
wanna
really
thank him
nice
for the
is
work that
Junior,
they're
right,
doing.
Junior lives in the town over, so it's not even money out of his pocket, and he is,
He's really
Yeah,
done a good
so-
job for the taxpayer.
yep, and we appreciate them all. They really do. They've done a great job, so.
Yep, so. Not to say that they don't all.
Yep, no, but, right, the head, the foreman, and
We're really fortunate. We've got
Yep.
some really great people.
absolutely.
Okay. Department of Public Works transfer station numbers for June 3rd, 6th, and 7th. We had a total number of 211 people come to visit the transfer station for their stuff. And out of that, 170 of them were recycling at the same time. So we have a percentage of 80.6% of the total users bring recycling too. So that's great.
Okay, to circle back on this, while
yeah.
we're on the recycling, the town of Standish did vote to buy in to EcoMaine.
Did
So
they really?
when we were at that meeting, the tour, they were, the folks down at EcoMaine were pretty anxious to hope that they were coming on as owners. So they have bought in as owners for EcoMaine, so
Wow.
that's a big community.
What is that going to mean for their transfer station? They bring all of their garbage there, right?
Yes, I don't know what the mean is. I mean, obviously, buying in, I don't know the logistics to it, but I think it helps all of us as
They'll now
owners.
truck all of their stuff. They probably do anyway.
Yeah, I think it's gonna,
They'll truck it
I think
all
the
to
more
EcoMaine.
that they have involved, it ultimately becomes more cost effective and cheaper for us in the long run, so that's why they were anxious to have more.
Yep, more owners come in. That's
But
awesome.
I can't wait for the new facility too.
Yeah.
I think we need to reschedule.
Yeah, another tour.
Yeah, so.
Okay, and so, total revenue for last week was $634 coming into the transfer station. Limington Fire and EMS, number of calls for service last week were 25, 7 fire and 18 EMS.
We were busy.
What?
We were busy.
Yes,
That's a
absolutely.
lot, yeah.
Well, it was dry for a long time too, and now we've finally gotten some rain back, which is gonna help a lot too, right?
25 calls in a week is.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a shift vacated that caused 3 calls to go to mutual aid. For trainings, in-house Wednesday evening was June's officer meeting. For maintenance conducted or needed vehicles, A2 went to row Ford for the airbag light. It required parts to be ordered, so the ambulance is still there as of Monday. Engine 6 light issue has finally been resolved, and that's back in service.
A2
But I
is
believe
back in-
A2 is back in service too.
Correct. So they've got that back.
Awesome.
Was that module for the airbag?
Yep. And thank you to the people who identified that and fixed it for the town. The hourly breakdown, total 538 hours. Month to date, we are 11 calls ahead of last year. Year to date, we are 16 calls ahead of last year. There were 6 requests for mutual aid this week, 1 EMS call and 1 intercept to Sockopee, 2 fire calls and 1 EMS call to Standish, and 1 EMS call to Limerick that we were not available for. The chief workday combined 49 hours this week and took Friday off. On to Limington Parks and Rec. Current weekly programs before and after school childcare. Coffee social every Wednesday from 9:30 to 11:30 at the Old Town Hall. Pickleball, T-ball, spring track and field, youth rugby, adult slow pitch softball. Open registration, you can register online at limingtonrec.com. For summer camp registration, Camp Momodeo, 6 weeks starting July 6th and running through August 14th. The 4th of July parade on Saturday, July 4th at 10 a.m. Sign up to be in the parade or volunteer to help with the event. The theme for the parade is Historic American Figures. So please, 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 please sign up. 4th of July is coming fast.
Yes.
So,
Yes, my trip is coming fast.
fireworks show will be on Friday, July 3rd at dusk. Route 25 will be shut down in both directions around 9:20 to allow traffic from the mill pond to get out. Momodeo is open for the season, $10 per vehicle, or season passes are available for $50 for residents and $75 for non-residents. Pete's Place Pavilion and the picnic area are available for rental. You can stop at the entry booth to make your reservation. Our final track meet of the season is Friday tomorrow at Old Orchard Beach. Pardon me. This Sunday, June 14th, our rugby team will be hosting a tournament at Blake Memorial. The concession stand will be open there. Will be rugby games going on from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Come on down and check it out. And that is it for department head updates.
Excellent. Old business? Is there anything from last week? I don't think.
The only thing is, we haven't heard back from DOT on Webster's
The
Mill
bridge.
Pond, so we're gonna have to get an update from them.
Yes, I did receive an email and they put me into, they gave me a contact for a.
Somebody different than what we
Yes.
had on that
Yeah.
email.
So it's just a matter of getting in touch. They said, set up a time and we can
Okay.
ask the questions. So it's, that's on me. I've got to set the
No,
time.
that's fine.
So yes, we were down there too last week because
We're down there.
I've had a few miscommunications.
That was on me, I'm
Yeah, no,
sorry. That was
I
me.
read it wrong too. I thought it was 4:30, so.
No.
Needless to
The
say,
intent was to be there and then be back here.
we
by
all were
4:30.
down there at one point in
Yes, we
time.
all were. As staggered as it was.
But we did, I've had a few citizens that live on the pond over there question when they do the bridge, evidently the water level has been lowered by that dam somehow. And they were questioning if it could be raised or brought back up. So we were down looking at it, taking some pictures, and I'm not sure how we would go about it or who could even answer that.
Right.
Or who is even in charge of that property. I don't know. It's just,
Because it looks like it's just logs that go
Yes.
across two cement pillars.
yeah, it looks like it may have been lowered down at one point in time, but I don't know why, and stuff is moved
Because
around.
there's staining on the bridge. You can see that it was at a certain level.
It used to be higher.
Yeah, yeah, so the people, they were just questioning if it was gonna be brought up when they did the bridge repairs, so.
That's
I
something we
know.
wanna talk to.
Yeah, we'll
DOT
have-
about.
Yep, as well, so,
Yeah, because it'd be nice to know if they're gonna shunt it on one side, which would help raise it up.
well, if they're gonna shut the water off to fix the bridge or replace the bridge
Yeah.
totally, then that would be the time that
We can
we would
adjust.
coordinate to try to get the water level back up if we could, so. But that's something we gotta talk to DOT about.
Yeah.
Let me see, new business. I don't think there's any real new business.
No, I don't think so.
Public comment, if we can keep it to a
We should just have
5-minute
all the-
minimum here for everybody.
But all the new business should just be ongoing business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have we have any? think there's anything pressing. So,
There's nothing real new. The brush truck's here, the chassis.
we have a meeting Monday.
There's a meeting Monday.
Yeah, well, I'll follow up with Chief to make sure we get an IAR out, because I would like to see
Yeah.
you bring over the brush truck from Limerick and Hollis. So we'll get the ball rolling on our new brush truck.
Yeah, so that's here. It's gonna be going through a build
Yep.
meetings.
It's a skid, yeah, we've done some research on the skid units, slide-in units. It's a fully contained, that way we can utilize the truck as not only a brush truck in the summer, but we can remove the full skid unit and utilize it as a service truck in the winter. In the case of rough, bad storms, bad roads, trees down, instead of putting a $500,000 $1 million piece of equipment out on the road, we could use the brush truck to put stuff out, or the utility truck.
When you talk about a skid unit going in, that's water tank?
Water.
Yeah, it's a whole
Water.
contained unit. It's a 300 or 350 gallon water tank with a pressure pump on it. Inlets, it's got a hose reel on it as well, and we'll have cabinets and
The
stuff.
debate is gonna be what it looks like.
Yeah. We have some differences in
You have
the,
opinions.
opinions differ, so.
Can I speak on that just in
Yeah.
Yes, public comment,
Please
come
do.
on out. Go. Just state your name and your
Your new name and new address?
Owen Sprague, Corvette Drive. Just wanted to touch base on the sound issues for tonight. Alleviate any concern that has something to do with all this new equipment and stuff. Had nothing to do with that. I just got off the phone with David Blaze from Saco River TV. It's all a software related issue to the audio system connecting to the software. So there were some settings that I had to get in there and change. Once those settings were changed, obviously we have sound back. So just in reference to all this new equipment, it had nothing to do with that. So,
all right,
Thank you very much, Owen.
thank you. So we can't blame you.
can't blame me this.
So,
Thanks, Al.
We never
who do
knew.
we blame
Yeah.
and how do we get that software locked?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be another question. We'll have to figure out.
It should be set, locked, and all you do is press certain buttons to get it to it.
Yeah, I think, right. We're gonna have to,
Address that.
yeah. Because it's been, last week, I think, was the same issue.
Last week we had an issue and
It was in and out, or wasn't on, or was only on YouTube and not on TV. So we're gonna have to get to the bottom of that, but.
But if I'm gonna blame anybody, it's gonna be the planning board. Sorry, Joyce.
Seems to work for them.
Seems to work for them.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just saying.
it always works for the planning board.
Yeah.
Good point.
You're gonna get a
I
text
think
from
they
Joyce
must, they must like Joyce better than us.
She's gonna run in here.
now.
Yeah,
I love her.
but anyways,
Public comment, 5 minutes?
yeah, public comment, no more than 5 minutes each person. Okay, no, there ain't a soul here, so.
There's nobody yet.
Notifications.
Alright, select board office hours are Thursdays from 4 PM to 8 PM. The on-air meeting time is Thursday at 7 PM. Transfer station hours are Saturday and Sunday from 9 AM to 4 PM and Wednesday from 12 to 4. The station sticker must be attached to your vehicle windshield for the disposal of all items. Transfer station stickers are available at the town office for $20. No sticker is required to use the swap shop. I can't wait till next year when we stop saying that. The transfer station does not accept brush, yard clippings, and hazardous waste. Riverside Recycling in Portland takes hazardous waste. A friendly reminder to all residents that building waste, furniture, and mattresses should not be left at the curbside. We have a transfer station for those items. General assistance applications are available at the town office during normal business hours. Applications must be filled out and accompanied with supporting documentation and must be signed and returned to the GA administrator or town clerk. The planning board meets at the municipal complex the first and third Monday evenings of the month at 7, which I forgot to grab her agenda. I know it
Yes,
was going back and forth, so
No.
there was new ones and old ones, and
give me 5
Final
seconds
one.
here and I can,
so we can let
Have
you know
the
what's going
agenda
on this
for
coming Monday.
yes.
For the 15th?
Huh?
Is for the 15th?
Yeah, it's the 15th.
So, the planning board agenda. Here we go again.
Yeah, we did this last week.
Yes. So, Monday, June 15th, the planning board will be meeting. New business starts at 7. Public hearing for Aaron Sleeper, final plan subdivision on Ben Blake Road. 7:30, a public hearing for Nick Thorne and Cody Parker, 20-unit subdivision for age 55 and over residents. 8 o'clock will be Dan Boiber, discuss possibility of a bar at 21 Ospey Trail, the building that used to be the pool hall, and the marijuana facility, and then a garage. So that all starts at 7 o'clock this coming Monday.
Cool. And
Yeah.
that's it for notifications.
And anybody needs to contact the office here, it's, you can contact the town manager at manager@limingtonmaine.gov or 637-2171. It says the agenda was published for last week, or the agenda was published on 6/8, so. And Matt's off again today. He'll be back in, I think, full swing next Monday.
Yeah, I think it
his-
returns next week.
His mom.
Yes, his mother.
So today
so
was visiting hours, tomorrow's service.
Yep.
So again, our
Our condolences.
condolences to the family.
Yep.
And he'll be back in office Monday.
Yes, so I will await a motion to adjourn.
I will make a motion to adjourn.
I will second that.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?